for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, and even though neither team's going to be going home after today, Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the maybe it's just as important as one, because being up 3-2 as opposed to down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be the team with their backs up against the wall in Game 6. This is a big swing game. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and getting to start. Zack Gallen.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Now at the plate,
Kyle Schwarber.
And a pitch. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. So Game 5 is underway. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment, and Gallen slept on an air mattress.
Got to do what you got to do coming through the minor leagues, but that can definitely help to strengthen that bond, be on the same page when you get into the ball game.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's a full count.
We got full count.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Turner now. And there's the strike. Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. And a pitch. Ball one there.
Yeah, he's kind of a thin, wiry guy, but packs some punch with the bat. But I got to say, the speed does jump out, and it's on both sides of the ball where he can change the game.
And here it comes. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball up the middle. Perdomo. On to first. Two quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 0-1. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill in this one, Zack Wheeler.
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now Corbin Carroll.
Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Gorel Jr.
And a pitch. There's the strike. Wheeler, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Righty delivers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Got him. And there's one away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Strike one. The pitch. That one drifts inside. The pitch. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a pitch. Broken bat, roller to first. Over to Turner for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And now it's Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Moreno off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. kicks and deals.
Out. Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. On a line, base hit. Moreno makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith. In there for strike 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one missed. Popped in the air, left side. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. And now it's Alec Brill.
Alec Brill.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. In there at the knees, and a count 1-1. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Wide to kick the pitch. Started after it. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. 2-2 now. That's to third. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
This is Bryson Stott. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value. First pitch, and he just misses. To the guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy.
JT.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Stands for in JT Realmuto?
Of course, Boog. It's Jacob Tyler.
Strike 2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Gurriel.
Gurriel.
The right-hander back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike one. A little bit low. Here comes a pitch. Just off the inside edge.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The count 2-1. And a good eye there. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the center fielder,
Alec Thomas now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Here comes the 0-1. And strike two. No score here in the second. On the ground to the left. Boom. Goes on to first. That's the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. The wind and the pitch. Castellanos getting the start in right. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And the 1-0. Smash to the left side. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Batting eighth, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In for a strike. 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Top of the third, no score. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Next pitch inside. 3-1. Righty to the plate. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
At the plate, Johan Rojas. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Went down on strikes his first time through. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. So we'll have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Gallant keeping an eye on him. Marsh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now 1 and 2. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Two outs. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's a strike.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Carroll at the plate and takes high there. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
One gone, runner at first. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he's already singled in this game. Wheeler with a throw over. Carroll gets back easily. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moran. And that's in there for strike one. And he deals. Slapped foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next one misses, and it's 1-2. And the righty deals. In the dirt, blocked. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Welcome back. Now it's going to be Trey Turner. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. And the 0-1. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
So now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Two now. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Gallen checks on the runner. Turner back in standing. Turner runs. And that one wrapped foul. Laser could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alec Brill stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate and patience there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball. Liner, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a guy, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. His first at bat was a strikeout. Grounder might be 2. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground. Perdomo whips it to first on the run. And Castellanos is out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And that one fouled off.
He's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he grounds one to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
now batting, the center fielder,
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And takes low for ball 1. There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Towards first and foul ball. Realmuto on third with 2 out. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swings, says Freddie Ferguson. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Out number 3. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And a pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. The pitch. And another ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Kicks and fires. Outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now back, first baseman,
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Pavin.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. He popped out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering upstairs. The wind of the pitch. In there. And so now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up left side. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We played 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Next offering is down low. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. Pitch misses there, and now 3-1.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
And the right-hander's 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Gallen will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Luis Frias. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 65, Luis.
Trey Turner at the plate. To third, and that's just foul. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Bryce Harper, 1 for 2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Now the 0-1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Left-hand batter waits. That's a little bit low.
2-2 now.
Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now, Alec Brill. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. It to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. First offering misses the mark. Slider clips the zone.
1-1.
And the pitch. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First and second here, no outs. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Real Muto stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Righty to the plate. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And now it's filled up. It's softly on the ground left side. Fires to second for one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 on with 2 away. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Now 1-1. In the air, right field. Carroll moving under it, and that is that. Three runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Lourdes Gorel Jr.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And there's one down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounded out his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's in there, 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Evan Longoria. Grounded out his first time up.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 1-1. And there's a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing for Arizona. They continue to trail 7-0. all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Frias. And first offering is fouled off. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. And the struggles continue in the postseason.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in there at the knees. Chris, when you think of Kyle Schwarber, how about the impact in the playoffs? He's hit some iconic home runs. The one on top of the Wrigley Field scoreboard in the division series against the Cardinals in 2015. And then in 2022, 488 feet off Yu Darvish. It set a Petco Park record for distance. And now it's even up.
Well, he's got what we call light tower power, and even when you have a guy like Bryce Harper on your team and you wow him with the home run, that says a whole lot.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think, but that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here's Trey Turner. That's in there. That's strike 1. Turner, multi-time All-Star, a career batting average over 300, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Shortstop, Geraldo.
The right-hander back to work. Fly ball down the line. And there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And that one off the outside edge. This to center field. Rojas under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ketel.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. That's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. The line to kick the pitch. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one is upstairs. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Bryce Harper.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. That one fouled off. The next offering misses. 1-2 the count. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. 2-2. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Here comes a pitch. Lined into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Miguel Castro gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Brill. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Harper at second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carroll snags it on the run.
The batter is back. Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. 1 out and a runner at second. Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. 2 away.
Now back,
JT Realmuto steps in.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there for strike 1. Runner at third, 2 away. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one the other way. Carroll makes the grab on the run. Phillies strand 1, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Righty delivers. Going to count 1 and 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And the righty deals. That's off the mark. 2 balls. Bounce to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now, Christian Walker. And that one ripped to left. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Next to hit for Arizona, Pomo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Gorel up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Two outs. Out to center. Rojas moving under this one. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit.
Castellanos.
The pitch. Here's a strike. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. First pitch, and he just misses. Castellanos gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And he deals. This one popped up. 1 down.
Now back, the center fielder, Rojas.
Man at first. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there at the knees. Strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
At the belt and fires.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. A strikeout and a walk. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice.
Perdomo on to first. Schwarber out of the play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner with a chance now. First offering misses the mark. That clips the corner. Second and third, 2 down. That one hit to right. Carroll squeezes it, and that is that. Phillies leave a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
The center fielder, Alec Brill.
The wind of the pitch. Here's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
In the air, right side. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
Now here is Evan Longoria. First pitch just misses. And downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to run velocity and stay there.
And a 3-1 on the way. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Perdomo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Next pitch is outside. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Corbin Carroll to bat next. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down looking. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 57.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now here is Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Harper.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. That was a moonshot, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alec Brill. And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Stop in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Left-hand batter waits. That one hooked foul. Boom. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Bottom 9. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
Fouled off left side. Runner at first with no outs here. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Moreno stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. And the right-hander deals. Out towards left center. Marsh running hard. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.